Alrighty, so here we are. It's 2015. I hope that you guys had a really great holiday season. I hope you had a lot of fun and got a lot of good presents. And I hope you had a really nice New Year's Eve. I did. So anyways, we're here to talk about the best products of 2014. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to skim through the things that are like really routine for me, and then I'm going to go just a little bit more into depth about more color products and things like that, very specific things. So let's just get started. So I'm going to skim right now and start with foundation. Obviously the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation. It's great. It's a foundation, let's say 3-in-1, lasting power of primer, coverage of concealer, blendability of a foundation in one, shine free. That is the biggest thing for me. It's a really good coverage foundation, and it's oil free. There's no dewiness to it. It's just a really good matte foundation for oily skin, so I love these. My caps are filthy, but I do love these. And then what I'm wearing today is the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation. I love this foundation, especially like in the winter time if your skin it still is a little bit oily, but you have some dry patches. This is a really great one for combo skin, which is, I get it somewhat during the winter time. I'm still really oily, but I get some dry patches, so this doesn't cling to dry patches, so I really like it for the winter time. And then to go with it, the Revlon Nearly Naked powder is really great in tandem with the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation. Great stuff. Also, for concealer and brightener, I love the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Concealer because this is just my favorite. It has a really good coverage to it, really good staying power, but also it brings some brightness to the skin, and especially under the eyes, which is really nice. It's not just coverage, it has a little bit of luminosity to it, so this is really great. My shade is Honey. This is the darkest one. That sucks. I'm sorry. And then for mascara, the only thing that I've been using this year pretty much is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara, the one with the purple lettering on it, black tube. I love this stuff. It is my jam, yo. If you want really thick lashes, go with this one. It's only a couple dollars at the drugstore. Love it. Okay, now for the things that were new to me in 2014 and the things that I really enjoyed in 2014 that weren't just routine stuff. First of all, I'm going to start with eyes. I have some eye pencils here that'll just knock your socks off. I only have one of these, but it's the L'Oreal Silkissime. I don't know how to say that, guys. It's that right there. The Silkissime eyeliner in cobalt blue. I've been looking for something like this in the drugstore forever. This is a matte, bright blue, and I love it. And it doesn't move, it's waterproof, it sets beautifully. Sometimes it stains the skin, actually. That's how hardcore this is. It's just obscene, and it glides right on. I mean, just... yeah, no pulling or anything. It's like liquid almost. It's just awesome. So definitely check that out if you're looking for a matte blue eyeliner, because there is absolutely no shimmer in this whatsoever. It's fantastic. I love this shade. I haven't tried any of the others from the line, but this shade in particular, whoo chow. Now the #1 eyeliner of the year for me was the Jordana 12-Hour Made to Last liquid eyeliner pencils. These are kind of like a gel eyeliner in pencil form. So the one that I've repurchased over and over this year is Black Point. Deepest, darkest black. It's basically Urban Decay Perversion from the drugstore. These are only a couple dollars. They stay put like a mother. And then I have another one here called Jade Jewel. And this one is like an olive green with a little bit of gold shimmer in it. So beautiful, beautiful pencils. You can't go wrong with these. You can find Jordana at Walgreens. I think Kmart as well. I'm not sure. I don't have a Kmart, but I think I read somewhere that they carry Jordana at Kmart and also on the Jordana website. So definitely check those out. They are incredible and exactly the same as the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On liners. The color range just isn't as big, obviously, as the Urban Decay. Now, a shade from Urban Decay, I love their 24/7 liners. I have a ton of them just from various sets and stuff like that. That's where you get your best value, is if you buy a big set of their eyeliners. Trust me. And they last forever. Even like the half-size ones last forever. But one shade that stuck out to me this year was Desperation. And this is a matte gray shade. And this is perfect for the waterline if you don't want to use just a stark black. I know that I can't wear like really pale colors in the waterline. It closes my eyes as opposed to opening them up like it does on most people. So I like to have some kind of definition in the waterline. So if I don't want black, I go for gray, and Desperation is the best one in my opinion. Okay, now staying with the eyes, a new brand has come on the scene over the summertime, and it is ColourPop. ColourPop is just, God dang, they really, man, can you talk about just somebody just hitting a home run on the first go. It is amazing what ColourPop has done. So many colors, brights, neons, neutrals, shimmers, mattes now. They have mattes now, a whole line of mattes. Satins. The satins in particular are my favorite. I need to get their matte line because they just released it this year. But in particular right now, the satins are my favorite. This right here is Cheeky. And this is a cream to powder formula. So it feels very wet whenever you put your finger in it, and you can leave indentations. It's almost like the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blushes. It feels like that, but they're way better, way more pigmented than those blushes. So there's Cheeky. That's a satin coral shade, peachy coral shade. Here is On the Rocks, which is a shimmering brown with like purple and pink micro shimmer in it, micro glitter. So there's On the Rocks. Beautiful shade. I love these. The best way to apply them is either with a sponge tip applicator or your fingertips. So definitely keep your sponge tips so you can apply the ColourPops really well, and then just blend them out with a brush, any old blending brush, and they are just, you can't beat these. Oh, and they're only $5. Yeah. Right now they're only shipping in the US, but they're working on getting international shipping, so definitely stay tuned for that. Keep checking their website if you live outside of the US and you want to get your hands on some of these. They're just phenomenal. They were my favorite eyeshadow brand of the year. Favorite. The other favorite for me this year in terms of eyeshadow was, without a doubt, the Urban Decay Pulp Fiction palette. I purchased this originally just because I wanted the packaging, and I love Pulp Fiction, I love Quentin Tarantino, and I love Urban Decay. So it was a great partnership, a great collaboration, and I just wanted it sort of as a keepsake. But as soon as I swatched these and started using this palette, I was blown away, and I like this more than the Naked Basics palette. So here are your shades right here. These are all matte. Let's see. This one right here, Anger, the white might be a satin actually, but the rest of them are pretty much matte. I'm wearing this palette today. You can't beat this. Man, I wish this was still available, but it's all sold out now. It went on sale for $16 for a while there, so I got a backup. I had to have a backup. Yep. And you better believe that I kept the packaging, the box for the other one as well. So, gosh, if you can find this somewhere, pick it up, just scoop it up, because it is the best sort of basic palette. As far as I'm concerned, it blows the Naked Basics palette out of the freaking water. Awesome. awesome palette. Okay, we're done with the eyes now. Now we're going to move on to lips. There are a few things that really stood out to me this year, and the first one was obviously from Revlon, because Revlon does they excel in lip products. Their lip and nail products are probably the stars of their entire line of beauty products. So the thing that was just awesome sauce to me all year were the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balms. These rock. I love these. They're so comfortable. They're so comfortable. They wear off nicely. You don't have like a ridiculous ring around your mouth. You don't have a ridiculous ring in here. They're just so like plush and comfortable to wear, and the colors are beautiful. They have like a purple. They have a freaking purple, people. You don't see that in the drugstore, and this is a purple. That's a purple. This shade is Shameless. Just in case you were wondering. That is a purple. Another favorite of mine is Complex, which is a nude shade. I like to mix Complex with other shades if I want them to be lighter. A real favorite this year for a lot of people was Sultry, because I believe this is what they're calling the Kylie Jenner shade. So that's Sultry right up on top. If you want it just a little bit lighter, then this is Elusive. So there's Elusive on the top there. Just gorgeous colors, full-on color, very comfortable, like I said, just awesome. They're just awesome. I can't get over these. Moving on, we're going to stick with Revlon for just a little bit longer. These are the Revlon Super Lustrous Vintage Lipsticks. I have 3. I believe there were 5 originally. 2 of these shades I believe are from the 50s and 1 is from the 60s. And my favorite is the 60s shade. This is Jungle Peach. I love this. This is so beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous shade. So there's Jungle Peach right there. If you got your hands on these, congratulations, because they are beautiful. This is Fifth Avenue Red. And this one is Snow Peach. Snow Peach right there. These were a limited edition color collection. They were the thing that really upset me though, and I mean I wasn't going to buy duplicates or anything, but there were only 2 lipsticks of each color in the display, and that's just not fair. I just don't think that that's fair. It doesn't give everybody a fair shot to these beautiful colors. I mean, maybe it was just super limited edition, but that just doesn't seem right. And Maybelline was doing that with their color tattoos as well. That didn't seem right either, that you would only put 2 of each color in the display when they're limited. That's not fair. That's just not fair. So maybe we could work on changing that a little bit, makeup companies, because it's not very nice. Moving on with more lip stuff, we're going to get into a little bit more of the sort of glossy, clear shades now. Sort of more sheer with a lot of shine colors. The Maybelline Color Whispers, I don't know why I ignored these for so long. And then Jason got me a gift, which is the next product that I'm going to show you, and I was looking in the drugstore trying to find a dupe for it, something that was kind of similar, and I found the Maybelline Color Whispers. This right here is Coral Ambition, and it just looks beautiful on the lips. It's a beautiful nude, but it has some punch to it, just a little bit, and they're very comfortable to wear. I also have Pink Possibilities. I have a ton of these, by the way. It's Pink Possibilities right there. And this one probably has the most punch to it in terms of pigmentation. This is Who Wore It Redder. And there's that. It's a beautiful berry red shade. But again, very comfortable, very low maintenance lip products. So I definitely recommend these. You can find these in your drugstore, at Walmart, wherever Maybelline is sold. They're really great lip products. Like I said, low maintenance, just very bit. You can eat and then forget about it. You know, it's just convenient whenever you don't have to worry about what your mouth looks like after you eat something. That's very nice to me. And then the thing that I was trying to dupe these with, the big daddy of this section of the video, the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine lipsticks. I have 3 of these, and this one is my favorite. This is number 15, and it is called Coral Intuitive. I'm wearing this right now, and it is just my favorite. I don't know how much. Ooh, I kind of went down. Yeah, I've been working on this one a bit. So this is Coral Intuitive right here. Beautiful. Just, it feels so good. It just feels so good. And I'm actually going to swatch this next to Coral Ambition from Maybelline, just so you can kind of get an idea that they're sort of the same product, you know. The YSL obviously feels a little bit nicer on the lips, but they're both really nice. So this is the Maybelline, and this is the YSL. So if you find Coral Ambition, it's pretty much, you know, the same. I mean, they're not dead-on dupes, but they're in the same family. Now we're going to move on to the face, which lips and face were probably my favorite things to buy, you know, makeup for, new makeup things for this year. So I went into Ulta this year, and I bought my first Laura Geller kit because it was on sale, and included in the kit was the Balance and Brighten foundation in medium. I love to use this as a setting powder. I know that that's like full tilt boogie, but I really do. I really like, I don't think that this provides quite enough coverage for me when used alone. Although if you have pretty good skin but it's oily, you might want to just use this because it's pretty, I mean, it's good. I like to use this over foundations that maybe need a little bit more. I'm wearing the Revlon Nearly Naked today, and I'm using this to set it today. So that is a Laura Geller Balance and Brighten foundation in medium. It's really, it just feels really nice and silky and yummy. My favorite kind of blotting powder or blotting product of the year was by far the Fergie Wet n Wild Center Stage Take on the Day mattifying powder. It is just a white translucent powder. See, I swatched it with that one, and there's not a lot coming off. It has a little bit of luminosity to it, so you don't lose, you know, you don't look cakey whenever you reapply this. It's really nice. People are saying that it's kind of the same as the NARS, whatever white powder they have, translucent setting powder or whatever. This is really great throughout the day. It doesn't build up, it doesn't get cakey, and it mattifies you instantly, so I definitely recommend this. Only a couple dollars. Another Wet n Wild Fergie item. We're moving on to highlighters now. This is the Wet n Wild Fergie Center Stage Collection to Reflect Shimmer Palette. It's just, yeah, goldness. I love gold. So there it is on my finger. Swatch it out a little bit. See, you can see, look at that. No big pieces of glitter in here. Just nice, fine shimmer. I love it. I love it. Definitely check those out. I haven't used any of the others from the collection, but I heard good things about all of them, and I also heard that they're somewhat similar to the MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes. So if you've been interested in the MAC ones, then maybe check out the Wet n Wild by Fergie shimmer palettes, because hey, people are saying they're pretty much the same thing. Now on to more highlighters. This is high-end. We're going into high-end highlighters now. The Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. This is the Spotlight on Little Spotlights collection right here. There's 3 kind of travel-sized ones, as you can see. This is going to last me forever because you barely need any of this product to get nice and glowy and beautiful. There are 3 shades here. The first one is Pearl, and then you have Champagne Gold, and then Opal. So there's a close-up on those. And they just really, they make your skin look so dewy. but stay put dewy, not greasy dewy. So yeah, I'm a big fan of these. This is a limited edition set. I checked and it is still available at least Ulta.com, so definitely check that out. It's $25 for this little set that's literally going to last you forever because, like I said, you just need teeny tiny dots around your face and then blend it out beautiful. Opal, champagne gold, and pearl. I'm just going to blend these out a little bit. Look at that. Gorgeous. And that's just a tiny amount of the product. So yeah, these are going to last quite a while if you purchase those little guys, and I definitely recommend that you do because that is a hella deal. That is seriously a deal now. Okay, the last product for makeup that just eked right at the last minute that I'm wearing right now is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. This is expensive, y'all. This was a gift, okay, from Jason. So you get, let's see if I can get close here. You get radiant light, incandescent light, and dim light. I'm wearing incandescent light right now. These are beautiful. These are so beautiful. They really do look like just good lighting. They don't look like an obvious highlighter or anything like that. Radiant light, incandescent light, dim light. Now see, there's just a really subtle radiance to the skin now after you blend those out. They're beautiful. The palette, I think it costs a little more than just one of those powders, but I think if you bought two, it would be like way more than what this palette costs, if that makes any sense. So it is a little bit of a deal. If you want to put it on like a birthday gift list or something like that, definitely do that so you don't have to pay for it. Or if you got a Sephora gift card, definitely check out that palette. I believe it's $54 or $58. Somewhere in there. No more than $60, no less than $50. It's in between there somewhere. So it's really nice though. It is very lovely. And if you're wearing a foundation that's just way too matte, like you just look like a blank matte canvas, dust a little bit all over your face. It looks beautiful. It looks like you're being followed around by beautiful lighting wherever you go. Alright, so what are we on now? Okay, I'm going to move on to nail polishes really quick. Some standout nail polishes and then a standout brand. Andrea, my friend Andrea, got me this set from OPI for Christmas. It's the peanut set. I love this. There are two particular colors that really stand out to me. One is Good Grief, which I'm wearing today. So, Good Grief. I loved it so much, I bought a big one. Yeah. And I'm going to be doing the same with this next one that I'm going to show you. This one is called To Be or Not To Beagle, and this is a glitter that is a clear base. And it has all these, it has black hex glitter, a little polka dotty glitter in there with light blue, light green, red, pink, peach, dark blue, white glitters, and a beautiful, just happy glitter. I love this one, and it's all matte, by the way. All the glitters are matte, so definitely I'm going to get a big one of this as well off of Amazon, because that's where you can find all of the old OPI. Go to Amazon. And then another thing from OPI that I truly loved was the Glitter Off base coat. I know everybody says, oh, just use glue. I've used glue. It sucks. It doesn't work for me. I hate it. It doesn't last, and it's goopy, and I don't like it. But this has been a lifesaver, especially when using it in tandem with the next brand that I'm going to share with you, and it is the last brand that I'm going to share with you. Different Dimension. This is their cuticle oil, and it's delicious. It is in pumpkin cheesecake. I love these little pins. I think she only charges like $4 for these little pins, but the real big deal here, the nail polishes. I'm going to go through these quickly and flash up some swatches for you. So the first ones that I bought, she doesn't have her Etsy store anymore. She has her own URL, so I'm going to put that down below so that you can check these out if you want to. I'll also put the ColourPop website down there so that you can check those out as well if you want to. But the first one that I bought was Bleu d'Abadie, which is a blue tinted base jelly with just magical circle glitters in it. Here's a swatch of that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color. The second one that I got is Drops of Jupiter, which is a black jelly base, also with circle glitter and stars and pretty things all over it. Look how magical that is. And then she released a Halloween collection, and I had to get a couple of those. So I have Dragula, which is a beautiful full coverage orange glitter, and Thriller, which is a jelly base with copper glass flecks floating in it. Ooh. And for her winter collection, oh my goodness, I'm going to save the best for last. Okay, for her winter collection, I got Tremendous, which is a green hollow glitter with gold flakies. And then my favorite, oh my god, my favorite. Oh, Sexy and I Snow It. Oh, lordy lordy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It takes a lot for me to buy several shades from an indie nail polish company because I feel like they're a little bit more expensive than mainstream polishes because, you know, they're made in smaller batches and it's usually just one person working on them, but I will make an exception for a different dimension every time. I love that brand. It is my favorite nail polish brand of the year. It is phenomenal. It is amazing. So, there you go. Anyways, I guess that was it for my favorites of 2014. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Bye!